tent. During a public event in Limuru, chaos erupted when Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua was forced to seek safety as goons attacked the tent he was in.
Yeah.
The incident, which took place at a funeral, was captured by some guys on video and quickly spread across social media platforms, showing the unexpected turn of events at what was supposed to be a peaceful gathering. The goons, believed to be state-sponsored, that's what some guys are saying, caused significant disruption, damaging property and injuring several attendees. I even saw his whip, man. The back screen was gone.
I know, bro.
Things were broken, literally
Actually, it wasn't just one whip. It was a couple.
A couple of whips.
A couple of whips in the convoy.
Yeah.
I like how they say it was meant to be,
peaceful gathering.
Yeah. But my main question is, who invited him to the funeral? Because some people want to mourn in peace.
That's true.
Yeah, but when you start showing up looking for a place to, looking for a place to avenge your political agendas, and people are like, no, leave us. You didn't even know the person who was being buried in the first place.
Yeah.
You're just looking for where you can go. And the fact that he doesn't actually understand, you know what? He doesn't understand the atmosphere. When you walk into a room, you're able to tell, okay, this is tense. I shouldn't be here. But he doesn't understand that at all. So he thinks, most Kikuyus will be there for him. And people are like, no, leave us alone.
But by the if you watch that, if you watch the footage, he was just chilling. He wasn't even conversing. He wasn't even he never had the mic. He was just literally just chilling. And then suddenly out of nowhere, guys attacked him. For me, I'll say this, and I'm not going to call out any community or whatever. I just think this is a warning, by the way. Whatever's going to go down in 2027 will be so bad. I have a feeling these politicians are just going to mess things up. The elections is going to be messy. Guys are going to try and, hire goons to do what, You know what I mean? My only problem with the African politicians, they are so uncouth, so rowdy. This political game is truly dirty. Because, the guy he's already impeached.
Yeah, man.
Why are you worried about him?
Yeah.
Why would you go? Because clearly this whole thing was there's somebody who incited those people to go and attack Gachagua's people. That's what I feel, honestly. Allegedly, that's what I feel like was the situation on the ground.
That could be the story.
It wasn't generic, yeah.
It could be the story, but it also could be the fact that you're not letting the people mourn in peace. You didn't know the person. So you coming in as a political agenda. Yep. Whether you're here to send your condolences or not. Whenever politicians show up to a funeral of a person they never know, it actually pisses off the people who are mourning.
Exactly. It's so disrespectful.
But this was different, man. All these politicians do the same thing. All these politicians go for funerals. Ruto goes for funerals every other day.
I've seen a couple of
funerals.
Every other day. What this guy is trying to do, he needs a place to vent. You see, he's not going for political functions because he's no longer in the government. So he needs a place where he can go and talk to people.
And he's always in churches, funerals.
And remember, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, the president banned all of these social meetings. He said no more campaigning, no more of these things. But ever since Gachagua went to Embu, you saw how guys were in love with him. What happened to the president when he went to Embu?
They heckled him.
Guys heckled him.
That's messed up.
What did he do the next day? He went to Nyanza, where he could find some love.
Yeah.
So Gachagua is looking for a place where he can vent, where he can talk, but that's not going to be tolerated.
Yo, I'm going to tell these politicians one thing. We're all in this thing together. The best thing you can do, if I was in Gachagua's shoes, I'm a Rao, I'm a whoever, who cares? The best thing you can do is just unite and work with the powers that be for the sake of Kenyans until 2027. Then you can go your separate way and say you're starting your own platform. You're interested in a certain position. But until then, we are all in this thing. I'm very inspired when I saw that clip of Biden and Trump shaking hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Political maturity.
Maturity. Yeah. That hardly ever happens over here. Do you know how long it took for Uhunye to even be in the same rally with Ruto?
He said I to Ruto on the day of the inauguration. They weren't talking for years.
Yeah. So imagine, cuz we are just so shady. We're so uncivilized sometimes when it comes to proper conversations that have to do with the people, the public. We are so petty. We beef for the stupidest things ever. And then we now take it to the people. I don't like our politics, man. It's so messed up. It's really messed up. There was no reason whatsoever to attack Gachagua.
I just think it's plain disrespectful when you gate crash someone else's event, when you gate crash someone's party, when you gate crash someone's funeral.
No, but I feel you.
Honestly, it is just plain disrespectful. And then after that, you have the audacity to ask the MC, can I have the mic? No, it ain't your funeral. Go.
Anyway, so get out of here. Talk up. Go with your convoy. I know, but honestly, Steph also has a point. And you can't just go to a funeral. You guys are sad. We just lost our mom. And then you bring for us.
But let me tell you, it's us Kenyans who are always dumb when these politicians come to our funerals and we allow them to talk. Who tells you that they have a right to speak? Whoever he is, if he's come as a mourner, let him be represented as a mourner. You've come with some money, to bereave the family. You can do your contribution and donation. Nobody ever tells you that it's the right to come and talk. We're the ones who let them. We give them the mic. MP
because they're going to watch us some money.
Yeah, MP or Nani ako hapa, they actually pay to talk.
To speak.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not free.
Yeah, so you take the money.
I've been to a funeral where they said, if you speak, we'll put you in the ground with him.
No way, for real?
Seriously, like the family was pissed off and they had every right to be.
Yeah.
Because it's just disrespectful.
It's very disrespectful, man. But anyway, me, I'm just like, you know what? You guys, you African people over here, you guys do you. Y'all are not normal. You're just not normal. And anyway, I'm still going to resonate with whatever that girl who came to the Situation Room said. We just like barbaric people. We
Murderers.
Like thieves, thugs. We like fighting in funerals. We like stealing even funeral food. You know what I mean?
Guys go there to eat and
steal.
They even steal the pans.
Yeah,
my God. There's actually some guys who are contributing. There's a camera crew that went for a funeral. They lost all the equipment. This equipment is worth about 1.2 million. They're appealing to guys, please, man.
Please return.
Changia. They've even put the list of, it's crazy. So imagine the camera crew comes to take a video of the funeral.
I just think,
guys, the equipment.
There's something deeply wrong with African people. I don't know. Maybe it's like a curse or
those
something.
lines for the funeral.
I know.
Maybe it's like a curse.
African people are African people.
Hell no.
Period.
We're so animalistic. Hey, bro. Guys are about to bury someone. Munachapa siasa over here.
We've gone through a lot. There's no swag in funerals.
And if the funeral is long, you start hearing people saying, when are we going to be served food?
Eating,
It's like, go home.
Actually, do you know the new thing they're doing at funerals nowadays?
When are we going to be served food?
Yeah, it's true. Do you know what they're doing in funerals nowadays?
What?
When you walk into the funeral, you eat fast. Just to avoid drama.
Yeah, that's much better.
You walk in, you get a plate, and then you go sit down.
That funeral was from like
so this guy died out.
2,000 people to like 100
Imagine
people.
munching to someone's loss.
Yeah, Kwanzaa ask guys, man. Yeah, Kwanzaa in Luo funerals are like a proper party.
It's a party.
It's a
in Western as
party,
well.
even in Western.
Yeah.
And you see shorties wearing like short skirts, and then they have like everyone, and then there's like a VIP tent.
Yeah.
And then a not so VIP, and then a regular one.
Yeah, regular one.
For regular people.
There's a Nairobi tent.
And then there's a Nairobi tent for folks who are from Nigeria. And then all of them are wearing like sunglasses.
Yeah, you know.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And on their phone.
And then the oldest on their phone. Yeah. And then somehow they're going to link up in some dingy joint.
There's going to be a club party over in the middle,
Yo, that's so predictable.
That's just...
it's like you're waiting for this guy to die so you can party.
That's the excuse to now finish the deceased cows. He gets to lose all his livestock.
And then there's going to be like a drunk uncle who wants to fight.
That one's always going to fight.
He's going to fight somebody and say, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to go with him. I'm going to jump inside the grave.
And then don't forget this woman who always walks in and say, this was my husband. You look at her like, where do you come from?
You got that right.
Yeah.
Yes. Coming over here with some kids out of wedlock.
Starts crying on the coffin thingy, and you're looking at her like, who's this? Who is this?
Anyway.
They make the cherry on top.
Yeah.
Disco Matanga.
Now to wrap things up.
Now guys are wrapping it up. Dancing.
Imagine.
Yo, man.
Anyway.
Yeah, when I leave, it's a party.
It's a party.
Online, mobile, and on radio. Twitter at SpiceFM KE.
Crucial keys on the remix. Roll with Kalanja. Like, yeah. Alicia. Say what, Angie?